We're going to have to get used to a much quieter existence. This is Liverpool on a Friday night. The growing threat from the virus changing our lives faster than we could ever have imagined. And this is Bristol, where those heading for an evening out soon found they had nowhere to go. Not now, and no one can quite take it in.
I'd have expected to roll out a little bit more slowly, then suddenly, almost an instant, these places are open. Now, 1 second, they're shut. It's horrifying, to be honest.
I think it's the right decision. I'm surprised it didn't happen a while ago.
It's unprecedented times. It's ironic, really, though, because given we're British, usually we escape to the pub in times of crisis.
We're going to need to hang on to that humour, but it won't be easy. The Adamsons shutting up shop, having only opened 7 weeks ago, hoping, like the rest of us, that this will soon pass.
Yeah, what can I say? They've got to do what they've got to do, but they've not realised how it's going to affect everybody else. But hopefully it's not for as long as people think it is, and we can get back to normality as soon as possible.
It's been 5 days since the government advised us to stay at home, but even in the capital, where the number of confirmed cases is higher than anywhere in the UK, life sometimes seemed to be going on regardless.
Up until now, the message has been mixed, asking people to shut down their socialising when so many places remain open seems simply to have confused the public rather than having the necessary effect.
And while some streets did empty, it wasn't everywhere and it wasn't enough, forcing the Prime Minister's hand.
It was becoming clear that in order to drive that curve down, to reduce the unnecessary social gatherings by 75%, which is what the science tells us we need to do to have an impact on that curve, then we need now to be making it absolutely clear that we're going to enforce these closures.
The question is how much damage has already been done. Shutting some tube stations, not enough to clear every train. Try practising social distancing here. All very different to Paris today, where police have been patrolling the streets and even some of the country's beaches are closed. Stay at least a metre apart, warns the drone. The rules here strictly enforced. The distance between people queuing outside pharmacies showing how effective rules rather than recommendations have been. We too will have to adapt, and many businesses already are. This Lichfield restaurant emptied quickly, but it's still taking orders for takeaways.
I know a lot of the local businesses are trying to change and adapt their ways of working to the new circumstances, and yeah, we're going to try and do our bit to support them.
Something worth savouring over one last pint. It may be a while before we can enjoy such simple pleasures again. Rachel Younger, News at 10.